You guys ready for this? Yeah! Please welcome to stage the man who's so successful he does his own voiceovers and lives in a sofa bed in a flat. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Andy Onions! Welcome to PowerPointless! See? Remember? PowerPointless! There we go! Let's get on with the show! Hooray! Oh no! What the? No! It's fine, I've got this! It's PowerPointless, it's all good! Andy Onions, PowerPointless! Hooray! I'm knackered now, that's it. You guys seem really friendly. Normally I get nervous for a gig. So I went to the bar and said, have you got any cheap shots? Barman goes, yeah, you look like a fat Jesus. There's some fat Jesus here. I didn't draw that, I don't know why he's got a cheese on his head. Other correct answers were Jack Black. That guy from The Hangover. Take roll. Ron Jeremy! There's a part of your body that you want compared to Ron Jeremy. It's not this bit, is it? Or you could have had any man with a beard and a face. These are all people I can compare to. Yes. I'm quite a lazy comedian. I've told you a few times before, but now I want to talk to you about lazy musicians. First up, the Rednecks. You guys know the Rednecks? Yeah. Hey, it's what I do. Woo! They want to hungover, it's going to be worse. Woo! Yeah, Can't I Joe, indeed. Can't I Joe by the Rednecks, a lovely, successful song. And it's such a good song, they made a second follow-up song. Anyone know the name of that song? No. It was an old pop and an oak about their granddad in a tree or something. Do you want to hear that song? Yeah. The second song I did, here we go. How many is this? Exactly as it sounds. It's the same song! You lazy rednecks! That's the only time you can say it, and it's not racist. Next up, what we got here? Next up we've got, what does this song sound unprompted? What does this song sound like? Any ideas? Anyone at all? Any ideas? Ghostbusters, yeah, it's actually Huey Lewis in the News. I want a new drum. Yeah. Let's give it a chance. Same song again, isn't it? And this came out 6 months before Ghostbusters. There's a whole legal battle that's not funny, so we're going to go to guess the intro round. Who's this? Venga Boys, good. Which song? No, it's actually Boom Boom Boom. Played at the same time as the Venga Bus. Played at the same time as Up and Down. Listen. 3 songs, not it. 3 songs, what? They've only got 3 songs and 2 covers. How lazy is that? They're not even different. It's the same picture. They just moved them closer together. I could have made that. Anyway, so that was lazy musicians. Okay, next bit here. Ask someone attractive what their favourite subject was at school. Ian.
Hey man.
What's your favourite subject at school?
Chemistry.
Geography, very good. Thank you there. He's seen it before! What's this place called, Ian? What's this place here?
England.
It's a good guess. It's Europe. Europe. You guys know Europe? Yeah, we're in it now. Temporarily. Hope you're happy, James. Anyway, so that's Europe, right? This is a map of Europe. Anyone know something I did wrong there? I took Ireland out, didn't I, as well? There's a reason for that. Okay. Problem is, Ireland sinks! And that is not a political comment at all, it just looks stupid. That's it. And here is a map of Europe and a place. Now give me a cheer if you've been on holiday on an aeroplane before. Yeah. Anyone been to a place on an aeroplane called Budapest in Hungary? Yeah. The plane? Who went? Sorry, I wasn't looking. Yeah. Okay, right, okay. What was the best bits of Budapest? One word.
Danube.
Danube, river, good.
Hot.
Hot.
Cubs.
Kebabs.
Pubs.
Pubs, very good. Pubs, I thought you said kebabs for a second. Anyone else? What was the best thing about Budapest? Anyone else? The spa, the shop. I've said that before. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's a lovely place, isn't it? I mean, I wouldn't know. I was a bit drunk when my tickets ended in Bucharest in Romania, which is a different place entirely. Different place. I was making this widescreen for your pleasure. I missed out a little bit here. I'm just going to just draw it in a second. Just going to. Hang on. I'm 36. It's a family friend. It's gone to the Muppets family friendly show. He's there because he's Romanian. And I'm here. Remember, I'm here. I'm 507 miles from meant to be, aren't I? Sounds like a song? You're darn right. 507. Good. Who's going next? 507. You're the next line, Ian. Be the man who wants 1,014. I wish there, Ian. I wish. So I walked 1,014 miles. And I'm in Poland. A gentleman's club in Budapest. Poland. Only joke in the show. And in this gentleman's club, I saw lots of gentlemen, as you do. Some kind of funny glasses with no lenses in, and they had check shirts or weird beards. And I couldn't tell who was a hipster or who was a Hungarian. So we're going to play Hipster or Hungarian! Oh yes, we are. First up, who's this guy? Very good, of course he is. Oh, this man here. Oh no. This guy. Of course he's Hungarian, of course he is. Well, this man here. Oh, what? Well, this guy here. He's both. What about this man here? Amish, he's Amish, of course. Bonus points for Amish. Well, this guy here, who's this? You. It's me when I was little, you're right, it's me. You don't believe me? There you go, that is me, you can see. And I was dressed like this because I was going to a party. Slowly. This looks so about to make. Here's my party. What's in a fancy dress party? No one else is in a fancy dress, what's going on? What an idiot here! And that was geography! And because segues for wimps, we're going straight into school days! PBH, have you ever went to school before? Yeah, you did. And at school I had something called D of E. Do you know what D of E is?
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
Duke of Edinburgh.
Duke of Edinburgh's award, it is, yeah. It's not the award for most racist joke. You'll find out later on, there's so many people who've got to stay alive for this to work, so fingers crossed he stays alive here. No, it wasn't that at all. It was D of E was the thing we did certain topics. What did you do? What did you do, D of E, madam? What's your name?
Nicola.
Nicola, what did you do in D of E?
Walked.
You walked, yeah. It was like basically it was like more school, wasn't it? Yeah. They made you do. Did you do a sport thing? Yeah.
No.
You didn't. You didn't pass it, did you? It's the first part of D of E. The first one of D of E comes to do your sport. Where's your badge?
I did get a badge.
You didn't get a badge? You did get a badge?
Yeah.
Really? I think they were a special one. Sorry, Nicola, you're lovely. He also did a bit of a sport. He did a bit of a skill as well. A bit of a skill thing. Some community service as well. We went to this like park. Yeah. We found this tree covered in old bottles here. It's all popping up! It's all popping up! It's all popping up! It's all fun! Join number 2! All popping up! And camping as well was another thing we did. So yeah, we did lots of things. So sir, pick a topic. You, pick a topic.
Camping.
Sport, very good. And what's your favourite sport?
Football.
Tennis, very good. Do you like the tennis music? Well, this is the cricket music, not the rest of the tennis music, it's fine. All this either. I was in a junior tennis tournament. A junior tennis tournament. Here I am, 16 years old, taller than I am now. Doubles tournament here. Here's my friend, he's Japanese. He's half Welsh, half Japanese. His name's Ryu Evans. I'm 16, he's 17. No one else over 12. No one else over 12 this tournament. This guy's 10, this guy's 8. And we're in the semi-finals of the tournament here. We're playing Sally Watkins and Alan McTennis. And it's Ryu to serve. Right, so semi-final. Semi-final. It's great. It's great. And we got to the final. We got to the final playing these two little tykes here. This goes James Murray's 10. This goes Andrew Murray's 8 years old. Bear in mind, I'm 16. Ryan can legally drive. I won't show you the whole match, but basically this is what happened. We were terrible. They beat us. These little guys beat us. So we got the podium here. Here we have the podium with the Murray brothers on top. We're second, but still taller. So there's a gap of shame here. And if you're concerned, don't worry. Sally was fine. She was fine. She was it's okay. She's fine. It's all right. Don't worry. But it's this little I want to focus on. This guy here, Andrew Murray. Do you happen to him? This guy here? You have an area manager in Swindon, different guy. Still plays tennis though. I don't know who he is. And that was school days. Yes. Give me a cheer if you like relationships. My ex-girlfriend's not in. But I am it's dark as it's true. Anyway, so relationships. My favourite part of relationships is the chase. The Chevy Chase! You got the Chevy Chase? This is a Chevy Chase now, this is a Chevy Chase then. Ooh, I know, right? Chevy Chase now, Chevy Chase then, Chevy Chase now, Chevy Chase then. So I thought I'd play a game called People Who Look Old Now But Were Cute When They Were Younger. Here it is. Who's this? Margaret Thatcher, yes! She looks worse now! Who's this one here? It is the Queen, of course. If she dies, I'm keeping it as a good joke. Where's this now? There we go. That's actually how cheap and Steve Buscemi that is. Macaulay Culkin's fine. He is a Hungarian, of course. And for no reason at all, we're going to switch pace for an appeal for those in need. For no reason. Actually, the reasons I can't write segues. It's an appeal for those in need. For SFS. Have you heard of this thing? SFS? No? Sure? It's sausage finger syndrome. It's very important. It's very important stuff. I got a message on the Facebook here from someone I didn't know saying, "Hi Andy, I just want to make you smile. I just want to. Can anyone guess the next line?" Sorry? No. Tell you about sausages. That would make more sense, because what you did say was, "Bath and two of my neighbours were speaking one man poorly. I catch 5 mooses." The otter one -2 smart is not a jike. I should hope it's not a jike. And she signs off with, "What's that, English?" Does that make any sense to anyone? And I've never suffered from this sausage finger syndrome at all. Apart from at 3 in the morning when you text someone you fancy. Oh no, I've blanked out the names here. Not to protect the innocent, but to protect the guilty, because she's now married and got a really good husband. So, yeah, hope he doesn't come in. It's at 3:06 in the morning, look at that, yeah? Hey, blank I spend. Enough of the Yimmy with dicks, I think I love Yippee. My name's not Yippee. Underscore expression by ... I hope you're happy with blank, but I love you. Darn, I'm pissed. If you ever ask to be son Hullux, I'll marry you on the spot. Sorry, still pissed. Think we should be together. Forget the practicalities. I'll sort it. Just tell me you love me. But she didn't tell me she loved me. She didn't, and I didn't go out with her. And I named her a new girl. And then she left me as well. So I've been in a pretty bad state. It's not good. It's fine. No, I'm teasing. It's all right. And I'm now going to play a game. All the reasons women left me. It's called Margins Misfortunes.
Andy, Effie, and Effie.
Yeah, sorry about that. Apostrophe good. So it's top 3 reasons why women have left me. Number 1 is for their career. Number 2, for their sanity. And number 3 is for a woman. It is entirely true. Yes, entirely true. I wouldn't mind if the girl she left me was attractive, she's like Harry Potter. Sorry, that's right. I'm going back into the fun thing. That's relationships there. It's okay. And here's a bit. Are you guys having fun so far? Here's a bitch that didn't make the cut somehow. What didn't make the cut? I tell you what didn't. Pregnant Porky. You or Moo? Anything else going on there? Hacker or rapper? It didn't work in the previous stage. Y'all gotta get out of here. It really didn't work. It was terrible. This one here, who's this? Mullet or MILF? We've all made that mistake before, haven't we? Last one, fluff or muff there. Rub something you warm your hands in if you're a lady. And that's the end of bits that didn't make it. I wonder what did make it. I tell you what did. A bit of 90s computer game nostalgia for you.
Yens, sports. It's in the game.
So for people who don't know me, I am single. He said, Andy, you ever trying to find ladies in the crowd at all? I said, no, what I'm trying to do, I go for the funny. So here is me catching a frisbee. There you go, that's me catching a frisbee. In the Awakens. I mean, look at this, seriously, what a terrible photo of me this is. I look horrible in this. Yeah, it was good fun. Hey, yeah, basically I didn't even catch that as well. Here is me doing some sport as a little kid. My mum made this for me. She sent me a little presentation with little pictures of me as a kid. And look at the trajectory of this though, look at this! What do I think's gonna happen? Well, 30 years on I can fix that, don't worry. Yeah! In your face, teacher. So sir, we man there, sir, do you like sport?
Yeah.
What's your favourite sport?
Football.
It's welly waggy, very good, welly waggy! You never got. Anyone know what welly waggy is? Yeah. It's when you wang a welly. It's a boot throwing competition. Furthest boot wins. So furthest boot wins. Remember, here are the kids playing the competition here. Furthest boot wins. What you want is some fancy pigtails, of course, on your boot, or a very nice hat. There you go. But look, someone's insanely jealous. People are saying, Andy, why are you so jealous of these boots? I'm not. That's not me. That's me there. Don't believe me? There you go, it's me. When I made this bit, I had to Google red Y fronts, but then I Googled red Y fronts transparent.
Oh no.
It's worse than no pants! Oh. Anyway, so here it is. Furthest boot wins, he's gone for a mohawk. Look at me, size 6 standard welly, efficient! Here is the race, here we are, here are the race. And on 3, can you all wang a welly for me? Ready, 1, 2, 3? Good wanging, good sound effects as well, I like it. Here we have, first girl, throws it overarm, good throw. But late, which is disqualified for which it was cowboy with a bloodstream stuff. This one here, a sideways throw, very good. Leader so far! Ooh. This guy, I'm going to throw it behind him, turns himself behind, throws it, straps it in the face, lands it behind him, -points. And then it's my turn. Do you remember this from like 5 seconds ago? This is Papa Onions. He's teaching me something called the onions wang. Do you want to see the onions wang? That's consent. Here we are. First up, the onions wang. Step 1, find a welly. Step B, wang underarm at 45 degrees. And step 3 or C, win your father's approval. Okay, so what angle are we looking for? Very good. The angle makes catchphrases. All right. This is a big thing for me. Let's see what we can do. It's 69 degrees. It's too high and a funnier number. I missed my wedding to make this. Go on! Yes! Oh yeah! Oh yes! Undefeated welly champion! Undefeated welly champion, yes indeed! Oh, sadly true, it's like the Fosbury flop of, well, welly wagging. And that was sport! Hooray! Oh no, I've got a virus. I better sort that out. It's Steve Van Dyke, but thank you all for looking still. Thank you for looking there. Steve Van Dyke. So let's talk about something called observational comedy now. Give me a cheer if you like observational comedy.
Hey.
Yeah, we all do. Anyone know what it is?
No.
So you like it, but don't know what it is. That's okay. It's when I go, do you remember that thing that happened? And you go, oh yeah, that happened to me as well. And then it's meant to be funny. So I'm going to talk about observational comedy, things we all have shared experiences about. For example, bath points. You guys know bath points? When you're a little good boy or girl, your parents give you bath points, they reward you for having good behaviour by giving you a bigger bath, right? You're slightly warmer bath, I'm 80 If you're a good boy or girl, they give you little tokens that you can redeem for the bath. No? No one? Of course not! My parents found a way of making me behave by giving me basic human rights and cleanliness. That's weird, isn't it? And here is something that we all have, of course. We have chocolate points. Remember when you're a good little boy or girl, your parents give you chocolate points you can redeem for later on when you're a good boy or girl? Anyone? Of course not. Although genuinely, we had one person who had done it in. I was so confused. What book did they read? Yeah. So you won't know about chocolate points and bath points. The conversion ratio is 1 to 1. It's 1 to 1 there. You can do that. Just for you can't see as well. Here we have Andy Ennings wins Welly Wayne comp. There you guys a call back. Snoop in weak joke controversy. Faux jizzle. And this is stuff that is going to happen later on. Who knows? Anyway, so I want to talk to you about something here. Who has 2 thumbs, a new skateboard, and wants his mum to take a photo quickly before he falls off it? This guy! This is me. I've got Bob the Builder's helmet, knee pads and shoulder pads on model's own. I've got a Ghostbuster skateboard, which actually came out 6 months before with Huey Lewis. A weird photo to have, isn't it? A weird photo to have. Here's a picture of my granddad here. He's a keen fisherman. There you go. Once took me fishing. I didn't get to fish. Anyway, never mind, it's fine now. Here he is, fishing away. Anyone know something different? He's got the little waders here. Where's his fish? This is before camera phones. You had like a little photo you could take, like 36 or 24 photos. That's all you had in your camera. For those of you in your 20s, a camera something used to have before phones that took pictures. And this is my granddad. Where's his fish? I'm just going to put the fish in there for him there. Make him happy. There you go, there's a fish, it's fine. It's an odd photo to have, is it? Really odd. Yeah. Wobbling, good. It's an old photo to have. They also asked me to send me loads of pictures of me as well, as a kid. She sent me this one, yeah? Anyone else anything wrong with this photo of me? Everything. I'll give you, everything else. I'll go for 3, girls bite, girls skirt, girls face. That's not me at all! So you can see how I can't do observational comedy, because it would make no sense to you, because my life was so weird. So that was not observational comedy. And you're all on board still, so for no reason at all, we're doing a quiz! No seconds.
Ladies and gentlemen, name that
Spoon.
Name that spoon! You love it, shelter when you know. Tablespoon, very good. 10 points to Gryffindor. Got this one here. Got this spoon, yeah. Got this one. Weatherspoon! Who's this guy? Andy Spoon, a good guess it! It's Alan Spoon, his brother. That's good. His actual name is Alan Spoon. There's a picture of him with his tie on, actually him. Who's this guy? Mr. Spoon, yeah, from Button Moon, you like it? He's related to Alan. Family resemblance, I don't know why. This looks right somehow. Just give me a cheer if you like Button Moon. Yeah. Give me a cheer if you've never heard of Button Moon. Yeah. Right. This bit is basic, just so I can get a drink of breath. That was nice, wasn't it? That was the end. You said it. You want to see it again? No way. That was Name That Spoon. That's the end of the spoon bit. It's okay. There's more nonsense. It's fine. This bit here. Oh yes. I'm gonna just step over here for a second. That's okay. You're ahead of the game. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It will happen. It just takes a bit of time to load up. There you go. All in PowerPoint. I'll read it out for you. Dear Mr. here's the invite, the action on Facebook as well, don't forget. Here you go. Here's another page for the invite that actually happened there. It was held in here. Really hard to find, couldn't find it for ages. Not proud, but it gets a laugh. I'm quite wacky. I wanted to go to a floral printer thing. Now what does a wacky guy do? What does he do? He goes in a flowery dress, doesn't he, to the party? Yeah. Yeah? What? That's me in a dress. No? Okay, I'll fess up. I'll just take the face away there. It is me in a dress. No, really, it's actually me in a dress. This actually happened. No materials for weird life. This is me turning up in a flowery dress with this guy. Do you know guys know Michael Hill? That's Michael Hill. If you know him, it's Michael Hill. If you don't know him, he's still Michael Hill. And he's wearing his little flowery shirt there. And there's me in my flowery dress. And we're in a rock pub. We're in a rock pub for some reason. And there's loads of flowery dressed comedians. Imagine how would you feel if all your comedian friends are wearing flowery clothes and you were in a flowery dress in a rock club. How would you feel? You'd feel awkward, wouldn't you? Now imagine this. Imagine that the Facebook thing was a hoax. And actually, it was normal clothes. Imagine there's you and Michael Hill there, and everyone's in normal clothes. The guy running it, Simon Kane, was wearing a grey jumper. That's how fun it was. How would you feel? What would you do if you... Michael, good mate of mine, top lad, solidarity. Thanks, pal. Thanks, mate. So what do you do to everyone sitting just you in a dress? What do? You got to go home, haven't you? You got to go home and change. It's a better dress. I've lost weight. And I met a girl with the same dress on. She was not happy. Not my strongest bit, but the Star Wars bit took so long to make. There's a bit I've got here about the American presidency. I spent 5 hours on the hottest day of the year. It's got sounds and graphics. I'm not going to show it because it's rubbish. Yeah? There's so much stuff that I had to cut out, but I had to leave that in because I like Star Wars. But you like Star Wars? Yeah. Excellent stuff. There's no segue there. I know where I was going. I'll talk about emails next. There we go. You guys like, who likes emails about Star Wars? Come and see Star Wars. It's great. Here's an email thing. I do a lot of emails because I run a night in Kentish Town, a comedy night, where people email and say, "Can I have a spot on your night, please?" And I go, "Yeah, you can." I don't know whether I've only got one extra voice for 2 people. And I go, "Yeah, sure." So I go, "Can I have a spot?" I go, "Yeah, you can." I go, "Thanks." That's how it works. So you understand how it works, yeah? You know, you book things in. Even if you're not a comedian, you know how you do an email. You go, "Can I book a hairdressing appointment?" They go, "Yes." At this time, you go, "Fantastic," yeah? You know how this system works. Here is an email. I got a good email. Here, I got it from a guy who said, "Hey guys, I'm an American comic exploring London for the next 3 weeks. I was wondering if I do your show this Thursday if I can. What time would that be? Cheers, Joey." Sent on the 30th of May, yeah? Sends me an email. I send a standard reply. 5-minute spot, Thursday the 2nd of June. I always reply with Chris because it doesn't bother me in real life. But you guys are lovely, just like comedians and wankers. Thursday 2nd of June. Sends it back on the 31st of May, saying thank you so much, looking forward to it. So he's got a gig on the 2nd of June, right, yeah? All follow that? It's easy. Yeah. Here's a graph of anointed promoter versus number of emails. He's in the green zone, he's doing well, he's fine there. But here are some bad emails. It's Thursday the 2nd of June, 9:03 PM, half-time during the gig, and Joey is nowhere. I send him an email from a desk. "Hey Joey, assuming you're not coming. If this changes and you arrive by the interval around 9, I'll try and squeeze you on." How nice am I? I do it for free. How nice am I? Every Thursday I run that gig for free. How nice. "What? I'm 100% coming, but I'd love to do both, lol." Sent on Friday the 3rd of June, the day after the gig. Slightly annoying. "I'm confused, Joey. You booked in for Thursday, June the 2nd. It is now Friday, June the 3rd. How are you still It is fine, but I don't need to leave on a different day. Think you had a gig. I'm away for the weekend. Book any more next week." How nice am I? So nice, yeah? Cool, so we understand, yeah?
Yeah.
And that's the end of the bit. Okay, I never got an email saying got your wands for Friday. I was confused because you said assuming you're not coming, but I'll be there Friday. Enjoy your weekend and thanks. I haven't had this actually happened. He's chuckling because I was on holiday with him when I was sending me emails. I was going spare. But God bless you, Joey, for these 5 minutes of material. God bless you. "Hey Joseph, I've changed my tone here. The gig was on Thursday. And asked per our previous emails. It happened yesterday. A level of exposition I didn't think was necessary at this point in the conversation. He didn't turn up, so what you say, I said you're not coming as you were very late with us, we're on nice. There is no gig Friday, please, I'm totally disappointed. When's the gig? When's the gig? Right, yeah, okay, so I'm understandably a bit annoyed. Oh my god, I got my dates mixed up. You know what you guys say next Thursday? He didn't. I apologize, well this is embarrassing for me. In my original email I was asking about next Thursday. Is there a value book for then, or only tonight? Friday the 3rd of flipping June! What the hell, my... I calmed down and thought, you know what, it's not the end of the world, is it? So let's turn this frown upside down. It's the Rastafari, we sing along. Don't worry about a thing. It's gonna be alright. Every little thing, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. I sent Joe an email, you're in luck, a 5-minute spot this Thursday. Capitals, patronising but necessary, yeah? He sent in this email, he then replies and says, yeah, thank you so much. Sorry, last week, my first week was very confusing. Like, your first week on Earth, Joey? But on Thursday, the 9th of June, Joey turned up! And he was massively racist. But he won the Duke of Edinburgh's Award! And that was emails. Oh, we're on the home stretch now. Here's my favourite bit. This is the weather. Give me a cheer if you like weather. Yeah, so, what's your favourite part about the weather?
Rain.
Rain, you like the rain? Interesting move. Why, are you a farmer? It's just like the rain. That's cool. If you had a shower, just stay there for ages. It's brilliant. Anyone else like the weather? Yeah, something like the weather. My favourite part of the weather is the weather girls.
It's raining!
So, joke 4, raining men, not yet off with your head. Sorry, we've got to stay alive for this to work. It won't work next year. No, the weather girls. Do you guys know Ulrika Johnson?
Yeah.
This guy does. Highbrow comedy. So, is anyone here not from Britain? Yeah, where are you from, Adele?
India.
India, welcome, that's a good one, India. We have weather forecasts, and in the 90s, which is where most of this is set, we had a programme called This Morning. You remember that just this morning, and the weather was a guy on a river, standing on a big phone Britain. Not phone Britain, phone Britain. You remember that as well, yeah? Yeah. This guy, but he's a paedophile, so we're going to move on now. This is how I used to find out what the weather's like in the old days. You tune the TV at like 6 o'clock to find out what the weather was like. Yeah. Madam, what do you do when you want to find out what the weather's like today? Or any day?
Look at my phone.
Look on your phone, very good. Best answer I've had was look outside. Yeah.
The most accurate.
Sorry?
It's the most accurate.
It is the most accurate, look outside it is. Well, you're absolutely right, because I did what you said. I was getting holiday to Budapest, remember? And I checked the weather. And when you go on holiday, check the weather, don't you? On the BBC weather app, like you said, went there as well. And it was raining. What do you do when you're going on holiday? You check an app and it's raining.
Right.
Take an umbrella.
Take an umbrella, good.
Check another app.
Check another app, of course, check another app. Checking the Google app there. Still raining. What do you do when you check 2 apps and it's raining? Check Bing. Bing's rubbish. It was sunny. You still on. In the summertime, when the weather is hot, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather is fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go on and see what you can find. Have a drink, have a drive. Actual words, Mango Jerry there. Don't do that, you'll get in trouble, you'll crash the car. This is not as big as. Watch out for the police. This is Mr. Plod. Such books as Mr. Plod and the Sore Arm. What a book this is, what a book. I'm going to try, do you guys want to see some magic, by the way? One magic trick, do you want to see magic? Yeah! Here we go, let's try more than that, magic! Yeah! Let's try it, magic trick. Ah! Did I get you a drink there?
Not really.
Almost, there you go, £8 on Amazon and almost £4 for another drink for you. Right, so that's good, yeah. It's a rubbish book. It's too hard to understand. Where's my mic? There we go. So that's the British policeman, Mr. Plod, yeah? This is the American equivalent, Big Mike. Look at him. He's got 2 guns, a car, and a spare man. There's a dog in the back as well, and there's a reason the dog's in the back. Mum and Dad are very proud. So this is Big Mike. This is Mr. Plod. Notice, neither of them have got officer or policeman. They're just, are they vigilantes? Are they strippers? Who knows? But look at them. Look at these guys. Who'd win in a fight? Do you want to find out? Yeah! Let's get ready. Champion favourites. Hang on, I just got word that Big Mike's got, oh, not Big Mike, Mr. Plot's got a sore arm. Oh. And he's throwing at Big Mike. Oh. And that's PowerPointless for angry. Alright, let's get it on. So long to make! Go applause, go applause!
Perfect.
What a disappointing end to the show that would have been!
Here comes a new challenger!
Spray weapons! But Sonny Walker just got revenge! Who's going to replace him? There's only one who can replace him! It's Superman! Put him in his fight!
Round 2, fight!
Big Charlie, you speak like that! But he counts for the winning punch! Oh no! He was bitten by farting on off, he framed the door! He's out! But he's whacked a welly! And it's 45 degrees! Get it! How satisfying was that? Thank you. At the end of this, Big Mike sustained a sore arm. And he wrote a book about his experiences. Didn't use Photoshop. I don't know why, but this is really pleasing to look at for some reason. I don't know what it's doing. It makes me happy. That's not part of the show. Got the room till 3. Right. So, no, after this, of course, Superman, he was convicted of assaulting a police officer with a welly. Oh no! It's fine, it's me! And I escaped to a fancy dress party! Where this guy came dressed with the same face as this guy! I was so happy when I found that photo! And that was the weather! I know, right? So we are very close to the end of the show, we're really close to the There you go. I'm going to do something now called a bucket speech, right? I'm very rich, I've got loads of money, but I haven't got any buckets. So if you've got any buckets on you, can you give me some buckets? Here's a joke for my dad.
My name is Bouquet.
There we go. I spent 181.1 hours working on these slides. Here's a graph of my expenditure: laptops, accommodation, software, microphone, clicker, screens, travel. 2 laptops yesterday, 1 exploded, still went ahead. PowerPointless expenditure there. Here's my income. Just a bucket. Just a bucket. Now, if you want to give me some money and you can afford it, that's great. If you don't want it or you don't want to, I totally don't mind. Most importantly, you guys are all here, so I'm very, very happy you're here. We're at the best arse festival. Arse festival? That's a fortune, isn't it? Hang on, grinder there. That's staying tomorrow. So, I don't mind, but what I do need, I need people who are clever on like the Twitters and the fringe.com. If you like it, review it. If you don't like it, shh. And the onions, tweet it, tell your friends. Just that's what I'm looking for, because it's a good, fun show, right? It's not good when it's 2 of you on a Tuesday and it's raining. So I'm so pleased you're here. So again, honest, I don't mind, but thank you all for coming. Give yourselves a big round of applause for coming. So I would normally say, that was PowerPointless, my name's Andy Onions, and that's Charlotte. But the last time I did that, I brought the house down. My name's Andy Onions, and that's Charlotte! Now, I'm a very lazy comedian, that's not the first time I've shown that video. So that was PowerPointless, my name's Andy Onions, and that's Charlotte. But the last time I did that, I brought the house down. My name's Andy Onions, and that's Charlotte! Larry, stop, thank you! It's like Inception! Well, as you can tell there as well, the cost of screen has now gone up. And that was how I was going to end it. I was going to end it like that. We're very close to the end. I was going to end it like that. But then at my final preview. Now, I'm a very lazy comedian. That's not the first time I've shown that video. So that was PowerPointless, my name's Andy Onions, and that's Charlotte. But the last time I did that, I brought the house down. My name's Andy Onions, and that's Charlotte.